What's poppin', y'all? The streaming industry's biggest crash out, as well as one of YouTube's most legendary creators of all time, for sure, Mount Rushmore pick for me. Fousey, formerly known as FouseyTube, has come back. And this guy he's either coming back on a crazy run or he's coming back super healthy. But this time he came back super healthy and re-linked with somebody that he's had a toxic past with, that is Neon. First, I'm going to play you guys an accomplishment for Fousey before we get into a lot of other things.
Yo, it's been the most insane journey ever. every day in the gym, every meal prep, look, we did it. First place, y'all, we did it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I can't wait to show y'all how everything went down. We literally did it. Let's go.
So this was Fousey coming back and winning a bodybuilding competition where he placed first in his first bodybuilding competition as well. Now, Fousey has been known for having transformation after transformation for almost 15 years. I mean, the guy had a channel. I think one of his earliest channels was Fousey Fitness after FouseyTube. And this was in 2011, 2012 era. But just earlier this year, there's a transformation photo that Fearedbuck posted where Fousey was obese. Like, look at what he looked like on the left. And this is what he looked like on stage. I believe he said that he was like 168 pounds or something when he stepped on stage. And one of the things that I feel like Fousey never got credit for this year in particular is the 30-day, 24/7 live stream for a month of him not eating. Like, we've got all these people doing these fraudathons, fake subathons. The reason why I say it's a fraudathon is because there's no risk of the timer going to zero. Other than Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat had to run a couple of power hours, so he called them to up that. But, you know, there's a nervousness there of like, is this going to end? Is this going to end? Even though we knew it wasn't going to end. Them corporate sponsors was going to push the button if it got close to ending because they needed that full 30 days. Oh, well, that's probably what they negotiated on anyway. Like, hey, you got to stream for 30 days with our products and brands behind you. But with Fousey, not eating for 30 days is already insane. Like, all he had was water and electrolytes. I mean, the most I've ever gone is 5 days, I didn't have to get up there and entertain all live stream. So for him to do 30 days, it's one of the craziest feats. Like, we've got speed for sure, jumping over 2 cars. That's one of the craziest things ever. And there are probably some others that I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but I would say in a close second place is Fousey not eating for 30 days and how much weight he lost and doing that live on stream for 24 hours. So it's not like, oh, he could have cheated, although he's not the type of person to cheat on something like that. But he comes back after that era where he tried to be a little bit more healthy. And let's keep in mind, Fousey has the best stream of all time. Like, if I had to crown a greatest stream of all time, it was for sure y'all arresting a Palestinian Muslim because I'm viral, like in that hotel room. That was the greatest stream ever. I don't care what anybody's got to say. I've seen a lot of great streams in my day. But he linked back up with Neon, who he was around 2 years ago when he was on his crazy run where he was slapping Jack Doherty and bullying Neon when Neon really was a punk kid and he did deserve to be bullied. But this was Fousey's first reappearance with Neon, and Fousey says that he really might not be coming back to streaming. And I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Looking at you, looking how you act and stuff, I know you're never going to go manic again, whatever, but bro, you have it in you still. You're the greatest YouTuber of all time.
Here's the thing, Neon. God gave me one of the greatest opportunities ever, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I think, and I'm just going to say this, and this is not to toot my own horn, IRL streaming would not be what IRL streaming is today had it not been for my 2023 run on Kick on streaming.
That's 100%.
And with that, God gave me an opportunity. Because even when I came out of the rehab, he gave me Aiden Ross, Nico, Neon. I ruined my relationship with all 3 of y'all. I shot myself in the foot. I embarrassed myself. I embarrassed my family. I disgraced my family, myself. I just did so bad with it that it came time to I had to give it up, take that L, learn that lesson, and now rebuild with what I'm doing now.
Well, this is a great path still, regardless.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm grateful for even just not this opportunity to be on your stream. I'm grateful being on your stream or anybody's stream. The fact that I'm able to be in good graces with you like this means the world because of how bad I fucked up and how bad I felt about it for so long. Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
I'm a grown man, and I emotionally abused and harassed a child, and like made a song about wanting to his girl. Like,
Now, for sure, Neon is a young buck. For him saying that, yo, I see you right now, and you're never gonna go manic again. And you must be new. You must be new to this, not true to this Fousey stuff. If there is one thing that you'd probably be better off betting on, it's the potential for Fousey to go manic again, other than him never going manic again. Like, Fousey's gone through like times where he's just had such clarity and been really healthy. Like, if you guys remember when he weighed like 220 pounds and he went on that 90-day beach body thing and he got shredded after that. And then he also got fat again and then got really, really in great shape when he went and did the boxing match with Deji, which he ended up losing. So if there's one thing that is a high chance of happening, it's for him to get manic again. But I like that he realized and is aware of streaming and the detriment that it has to his mental. And he said, like, it wouldn't be the same without his 2023 run. He's right. 2023 IRL is what set the stage for a lot of the IRL streamers now, in the IRL streaming industry now. It took it to another level, whether you want to call that a negative level or not. 2023 was a wild year with a lot of different characters. But he even says, because keep in mind, what Fousey's talking about is he went into rehab after that, the greatest stream of all time. And that was for 90 days or so. And I think he came back with Aiden Ross and a kick deal. Like, they offered him a kick deal. He announced it. It was like December 2023. And he was going to come back 2024. And then that's when the Crashout YSE stuff happened, which is Yusuf Saleh Harakat, which is his full name, and he just changed it to YSE. And that's when he started doing music and saying he was going to drop a number 1 album and was going on a crazy run. He went to Australia for 30 days or so. And he says, like, yeah, I had Sneeko, you, and Neon, or Sneeko, you, and Aiden Ross, and you guys were supporting me and you guys were doing well. And he went crazy disrespectful on Neon when he was dating this girl, Sam Frank, who Fousey dissed. And one of the shocking things about that was Fousey ain't even write the track. And I was shocked. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now when he reveals who actually wrote it.
It's not like you wholeheartedly tried to me over or disrespect me.
oh yeah, I did.
Huh?
Yeah, I did. I came out with a song called "I Got Dick," talking about I want to your girl. You know who we should blame?
Dub.
No, DDG wrote the song.
Ah! Say you swear, wait. Say you swear, God.
It's on stream.
DDG's the one. I thought you wrote the song.
I can't write music.
DDG wrote that?
Yeah.
What?
I got the clay. He was in the studio. I was just drunk off the Henny recording it. That's why it was such a good song.
Say wallahi, DDG.
Wallahi.
The fact that DDG wrote that track, it's one of those things where once you get a piece of information, you can't like unhear it. Like, now when I hear the song IGD, I'm like, whoa, I do hear the DDG here. Fousey, it was funny how Fousey's like, he did not need to admit this. He's like, yeah, dude, I can't write anything. I was just off the Henny and Fousey was writing it. So if you guys are unfamiliar, Fousey and DDG are tight. Like, DDG's got Fousey on his like top 5 YouTubers or content creators of all time. Like, I think streamers and YouTubers, he's got Fousey up there. And DDG's is probably up there in a lot of people's top YouTubers, or at least top content creators of all time as well. I don't know if I'd put him in mine, but I definitely am not going to argue with anybody that has him in theirs. But I think this is a really healthy situation for Fousey right now. I got to give him credit. The ability, and I think Fousey is such an inspiring story because you see a guy that has crashed and burned and has hit lows in front of millions of people like we've never seen before. Like, you guys remember, like, Neon even asked him about it and he doesn't want to talk about it. He bought that Tesla Model X and he had that Lamborghini. I don't know if it was an Aventador or not. Was it an SVJ? Regardless, I don't know if it was Huracan, Aventador. It doesn't even matter. It was a Lamborghini, and it was not a Gallardo. It was not the cheapest one either. So he got rid of that one because of probably the financial situation that he was going through. He got that when he was manic and had a big bag. Like, the guy had a Ferrari years ago that he had to get rid of as well. So he's crashed and burned in front of millions, hit rock bottom. We're talking obese, in the hospital, no friends, depressed, and then gotten back to the heights of content, fitness, etc. like 3, 4, 5 times. And if there's anybody that lives up to that D Wade quote where it's like fall down 7 times, get up 8, it's Fousey. And he's not just getting up. He's like getting up, putting on rocket fuel, and just skyrocketing back to the moon. And I do like this moment right now because he realizes that, yo, I don't think I can handle streaming. And I don't think that's for me because it's going to take me to a place where I know I'm not going to be able to come back from. I know I won't be able to stop the momentum of. And that takes a lot of self-awareness because, like, even Neon said, like, yo, I know you'll be straight this time. And he's just looking at it like, no, I will not. And I firmly believe that IRL streaming in general, I think it really, really warps people's minds, destroys it. It's like a decaying of the mind. But IRL streaming, certainly, I think it just completely fractures a person's brain, turns them into a different person, doing it for an extended period of time, causes them to lose themselves, causes them to do a lot of dangerous things over time. It just ruins you. And then you've got the other side of streamers where they're begging their audience to forgive them for a victimless crime, which is something we'll talk about in probably the next video or two. But I'm glad Fousey's back. I think he's on a really healthy tip right now. I think he's doing some fitness and nutrition thing right now where I think he's selling a cookbook or something like that, or his program. One thing that somebody please let me know, I know somebody in the comments will know, Fousey's coach, the guy that he's working with right now, is that one of the guys that always used to be around Chris Jones back in the day? Chris Jones, if you know, you know, legend in the game. Man, I love Chris Jones. Watched so many of his vlogs growing up as a kid. But yeah, just let me know that I'm just asking. There's got to be at least one person that sees that recognizes the coach. But yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do you think Fousey should come back to streaming? I would say hell no. He needs to stay off of streaming. I think the best scenario for Fousey is to keep doing what he's doing. I think he's killing it on TikTok and short form and probably videos with fitness related stuff as he continues to compete. He has another bodybuilding competition. Hopefully he does well in that. And as an appearance on other people's streams here and there, I think it would be great. But full time, I don't think that's good for him, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm see y'all in the next one.